everybody. Good morning, it's Rob Moffat. Guys, I was getting ready to make another video with my little miniature pressure cooker. I was going to make a chocolate cake in a ramekin in the miniature pressure cooker. And I thought to myself, you know what? I better check my videos to make sure I haven't done this before. I've been making videos for 17 years, almost 18. Sometimes I forget what I've already made. So once I started looking at my playlist of food and recipe videos, I think I had 17 videos on pressure cookers. So I thought, you know what, that'd be a cool video. Just really briefly go over each one. People probably don't know all the pressure cooker videos I have, and some people are big fans of the miniature pressure cooker. So let's put them all in one place real quick. First one here was from the most recent to the earliest one. The most recent one here was when I made some spaghetti and meatballs. It took like once you put it in there and it gets to the high temperature where it's spitting out steaming, do it for 60 seconds and turn it off. And when you come back, you have a very nice spaghetti and meatball dinner or lunch. Super quick to throw together. The second one was a lemon herb chicken. I put the chicken in a piece of uh, parchment paper and put a layer of vegetables on the bottom and cooked for 12 minutes because the chicken was raw and made a very tasty dinner. Another one, I used the chicken that's in the can and made like a 60-second chicken and rice. The mini meatloaf, I had never made meatloaf in the pressure cooker before. I put it into the ramekin and cooked it in 12 minutes and it was very tasty. This was an experiment with seafood, the mussels that you can get at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree store. And they're frozen, they're no shells, they're from Chile. They're excellent addition to your menus. Very inexpensive source of seafood. Put some angel hair pasta with a lot of garlic, and it was delicious. Another recipe with honey, ginger, and mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms, and the bow tie pasta. Very nice looking dish. The bow tie pasta always make the food look more interesting, I think, and it has a different texture. This one, talk about tasty. This one, even though it was kind of silly at the beginning because I was experimenting, having fun, but at the end of the video where I actually made the recipe, it was very, very tasty. Chicken and dumplings. I had never made this in a pressure cooker before, and I was very happy how it turned out. One of the most tasty ones of them all. Creamed carrots. I like it so much, I have it every day. I go through like 2 or 3 pounds of carrots a week. It's so simple. You put it in the microwave, cook it for 60 seconds. Once it gets steaming really high, turn it off, come back later, put it in a mini food processor, put it in the refrigerator cold, when it gets cold, and have it for 2 or 3 days till it's all gone. Have it on graham crackers. Beans. Beans are so inexpensive and you can make them into really hearty meals, and it's perfect. One of the most perfect foods you can make in the pressure cooker is beans, and there's so many different ways to make them, and this is how I make mine. This is just a 60-second video. Someone wanted to know how I do the squash, and I made it in the pressure cooker. This is a chicken mushroom soup. It has the little cheese raviolis you get at the dollar store. So I make this chicken soup first. It's very good if you can get the chicken that has the bone in it, because when you make the soup, the bone always adds so much to the flavor, and it makes a really good soup. This is how to make, or how I make black beans. There's many different ways to make black beans, and when you put them on the plate with the rice, it is very attractive. And this next one is not attractive. It's rotini pasta with turkey or tofu sausage, but you can't find that tofu sausage anymore. It used to be called tofurkey, and it was delicious. Had a very nice spicy flavor. I put in there with the pasta and the tomato sauce. This is just a big pot of pea soup in the big pressure cooker. And when it's done, I take the immersion blender and put it in there and blend everything up so it's all blended to a pea soup. And it's very hearty. A very quick fish chowder. This was not cooked under pressure. This was just but assembled into like 49 seconds. Threw everything in because everything was already Like the bag of peas and carrots is frozen, and the vegetables, the can were in the can and everything. It just was able to throw it into the pan in less than 60 seconds, turn on the heat, and come back later. It's all done. This one here is yellow rice that I made from white rice, adding turmeric to it with spices, and then had some tuna on it. It's one of the I find when I'm not feeling well, this tuna and rice, it's easy to digest. It's very easy on the stomach, and if you're not feeling well, tuna and rice, it really hits the spot if you want something light. The last one was actually the very first one I ever did. Is the most flavorful and the most colorful out of all of the recipes I have here. It's a uh, vegetable goulash, but you make it initially by putting in a piece of frozen or thawed chicken, with preferably with bone. Cook it for 12 minutes. It's done, and then take it out, and you cooked it with 2 cups of water. So now you have a wonderful chicken broth here, and add your vegetables. And what I found is by adding the summer squash, the yellow acorn squash, it it just has a wonderful flavor with the soup, with the other vegetables, the carrots and the celery and the onions and so on. It's the most tasty and colorful out of all the recipes, I think, and one of the easiest to make, and very inexpensive. So those are like 17 different recipes I've made over the years with my pressure cookers, the little one and the big one. So if you're interested in cooking with pressure cooker and experimenting, this might be something you want to look into. So guys, hope this was helpful to you. I put on new videos every week. Been doing it for almost 18 years now. As a variety channel, you never know what you're going to find, but sometimes you find pressure cooker videos. All right, guys, take care. See you out there.